Well, vaping is a growing crisis in our schools, but how can districts track and attack the problem if they're really not tracking it?
Channel 2 investigator Joel Eisenbaum breaks down the numbers to show you which districts are on top of the threat and which ones still have some work to do.
Views. Welcome to tomorrow.
Once billed as an alternative to smoking, vaping is now its very own health crisis. And that's not counting the mysterious vaping syndrome that's killed dozens.
We're very concerned that e-cigarettes are not any safer than standard combustible cigarettes in terms of heart disease or stroke risks.
But even with new, tougher federal laws, raising the age minimum to 21 and a ban on most flavored e-cigarettes, at HISD's Lamar High School,
Have you guys ever tried it?
Yeah, I have.
vaping appears to be an epidemic. You wouldn't believe how many kids do it.
I'd say maybe like 6 or 7 out of 10. In packs, they'll go to the bathroom and they'll like vape and they'll share vape.
They're basically littered all over the ground.
Vaping sounds like a big problem, doesn't it? But there may be an even bigger one. The biggest school district in Texas doesn't even track vaping incidents. How do you fix a problem when you don't know how big it is?
There are many school districts across the state with fewer resources, and they are somehow tracking vaping incidents.
State Senator Carol Alvarado is dead right. We asked 10 of the largest school districts in our area, do you track vaping incidents? 7 of them gave us a definitive yes and provided data. Aldine ISD, for example, tracks incidents intricately, like the Shotwell Middle School 6th grader caught using a vape pen with weed in it, or the Davis High School student who was vaping nicotine right in the middle of class. Smaller Clear Creek ISD, a fifth the size of HISD, has doled out discipline for in-school vaping more than 1,000 times since 2017. Cy-Fair ISD recorded almost 700 incidents in a single school year. These school districts know the scope of the problem. The other 3 districts we polled may not.
So you don't think HISD is up to snuff in this particular area?
I don't think so. I can't imagine that it's that difficult to implement a tracking system.
For HISD, can or can't seems to be moot. They won't track vaping incidents. They put that point pretty plainly in a letter to Senator Alvarado and reiterated those thoughts to us while declining an on-camera interview request.
It's a very serious public health threat.
A growing chorus of health professionals believe the evidence is in. Galveston's first definitive vaping-related death was reported just weeks ago. 330,000 middle school and high school students in Texas reported vaping in 2018, and the incidents per district are climbing. Is HISD dropping the ball by neglecting vaping-related statistics as they relate to your child?
I just don't think they've made this a priority, and I'm disappointed in that.
In HISD's defense, there's no law that requires the tracking of vaping incidents in our public schools. Want to see how your school district handles the issue? Check out the story on click2houston.com/investigates. Joel Eisenbaum, KPRC, Channel 2 News.